Exercises are a really important part of improving as a pianist, and there's no good way to get around them. Now, the same with fitness, you don't only want to train your biceps, you also want to train things like core stability and, for example, the legs, the foundation, and stretching. Now, this exercise does exactly the same thing. Let's check it out. And so on. So you can see that the fingers are going to be a bit stretched. Now, with fitness, it's the same thing. You don't always want to train the things where you feel good, but you also want to put your body in the positions where it feels a bit wobbly and make those stronger. So with the piano, if we only practice scales like this, then it's going to become very repetitive and boring, which is why I love weird exercises like this one. And also, it's just notes next to each other. So we'll add some little jumps in there, and we'll also add different finger combinations. Now, before I teach you the exercise, I just wanted to say I made a new beginner course where you can start without any experience and master chord progressions in just 30 days. You can check it out if you click the link in the video description or in the pinned comment. Now, let's get into the exercise. We're going to be in the key of C major here, so we're only playing white keys. That makes it a bit easier. Now let's start with our fingers 1 and 2 in both hands. What we're going to play is jumping thirds. So like this, and then go up one white key and repeat. And because this is quite simple, we'll already add in the left hand. It's not going to start on the C, but it will start on the E, which will create nice sixths like this. So you go this, and always move up one white key with both hands at the same time. And once you reach the C, we're going to stop and go back down, starting on the C in the right hand and E in the left hand, and jump down a third. Move one white key and jump again, shift down one white key, and repeat this until you reach the C and E again. Now, this is the easy part, okay? Because our fingers 1 and 2, you can see in the hand there's this natural kind of longer distance between. So you have no problem playing these, most likely. Now, once we did this, we're going to move to our fingers 2 and 3 in both hands. So we start on the C with the 2 in the right hand and use finger number 3 on the E in the left hand. And already you can kind of tell it starts to get stretchy and actually interesting. So go up like this. Again on the C, we go back down. And you probably know what's going to happen next. We're going to use our fingers 3 and 4. Now, these are very interesting because finger 4 is usually the weakest. So just do this with caution. And if you feel any real stinging pain, maybe just stop and try again a different time. So third finger on the C in the right hand and fourth finger on the E in the left hand. And we'll jump with 3-4 and 4-3. And really try to keep the hand and the rest of the fingers relaxed while you do this. So it shouldn't look like this, but just keep the hand relaxed. And last but not least, fingers 4 and 5. Now the hands are going to be quite close together here, so just keep them maybe on top of each other or very relaxed. And do this really as slow as you need to. So there's no shame if you're starting out like this. This is totally acceptable pace. If you're doing this exercise for the very first time, just start slow, do it every day, and try to get a little bit faster. Now, if you want to learn the piano and start playing chord progressions with confidence, then you should definitely watch my beginner courses. You can watch them on the link in the video description or in the pinned comment. And I'll see you again in the next lesson.